Have you ever imagined an entire city just vanishing? Gone overnight, without a single warning, leaving behind nothing but whispers and sand. It sounds like something out of a fantasy novel, right? But what if I told you history is filled with tales of cities that disappeared, leaving us with mysteries that have puzzled experts for centuries? One of the most captivating of these lost cities is Uber, often called the Atlantis of the Sands. This wasn't just some small settlement. It was a legendary metropolis, a beacon of wealth and trade nestled deep within the vast, unforgiving deserts of the Arabian Peninsula. Think of it as a crucial stop on the ancient Silk Road, but for frankincense. For nearly 3,000 years, caravans laden with this precious resin, more valuable than gold at the time, traveled through Uber. It was a bustling hub of commerce, a vibrant oasis city spoken of in ancient texts and even the Quran, where it's called Iram of the Pillars. The city was famed for its towering structures and unimaginable riches, a place where merchants from across the known world gathered. Its prosperity was legendary, a testament to human ingenuity in one of the planet's harshest environments. Imagine the scene, a city alive with the chatter of different languages, the scent of exotic spices and perfumes hanging in the air, and the sight of grand buildings reaching for the sky. Uber was more than just a city. It was the heart of a global trade network, controlling the flow of a commodity that shaped economies and empires. This was a place of immense power and influence, a jewel of the desert that seemed destined to last forever. Its name was synonymous with wealth, its location a closely guarded secret among the traders who depended on it. For centuries, its existence was a well-known fact, a pin on the mental map of every major trader and ruler in the ancient world. Then, around 300 AD, it just disappeared. Poof, gone from the maps, vanished from the trade routes. It was as if the desert itself had decided to reclaim its own. The bustling markets fell silent, the tall towers crumbled, and the city that once commanded the world's frankincense trade was reduced to a myth. Legends quickly filled the void left by facts. Stories were told of a city so decadent and proud that it incurred divine wrath. These tales claimed that God, angered by the city's wickedness, punished its inhabitants by causing the very ground beneath their feet to open up and swallow the city whole. For nearly 1,700 years, Uber became a ghost story, a cautionary tale whispered by nomads around campfires under the desert stars. For centuries, treasure hunters and explorers, inspired by these dramatic legends, searched for the lost city. They ventured into the treacherous empty quarter of the Arabian desert, a sea of sand the size of France, hoping to uncover its fabled riches. But the desert guarded its secrets well. Many who searched for Uber never returned, their dreams and ambitions swallowed by the same sands that were said to have consumed the city. Uber remained a phantom, its true location a mystery lost to time. Was it just a legend, a fictional tale to teach a moral lesson? Or was there a kernel of truth to the story of the city that was swallowed by the earth? The search seemed hopeless until the dawn of the space age. In the 1980s, a team of archaeologists, led by the amateur explorer Nicholas Clapp, decided to approach the problem from a new angle from space. Using radar images from NASA's Space Shuttle Challenger, they were able to peer beneath the desert sands. This technology could detect features invisible to the human eye on the ground, like ancient riverbeds and forgotten pathways. They were looking for old caravan routes, faint tracks left by millions of camels over thousands of years. The logic was simple. All roads, or in this case, all camel tracks, lead to somewhere important. And in the frankincense trade, all tracks would eventually lead to the central hub, Uber. The satellite images revealed a startling discovery, a web of ancient trails, now buried under meters of sand, all converging on a single point. It was exactly what they were hoping to find. Following these ghostly roads, the team was led to an area near a modern-day well in Oman. When they began to excavate, they hit the ruins of a large, ancient fortress. They had found it. The fabled city of Uber was no longer a myth. The Atlantis of the Sands had been rediscovered. But this discovery only deepened the mystery of its disappearance. The ruins confirmed the city's existence, but what had caused its sudden end? As the archaeologists dug deeper, they found evidence that gave a chilling credibility to the old legends. Beneath the city's foundations, they discovered a massive, unstable limestone cavern. It seems Uber had been built directly on top of a giant underground dome. The city drew its water from a large well that tapped into this subterranean water table. Over centuries, as the city grew and its population drew more and more water, the cavern below was gradually emptied. The support for the ground above weakened until, one day, it reached a tipping point. The cavern roof collapsed, and a huge section of the city, including its main fortress, simply plunged into the abyss. The legend of a city being swallowed by the earth wasn't a metaphor. It was a geological reality. But the story might be even more complex. While the sinkhole was a catastrophic event, other factors likely contributed to Uber's final decline. Climate change may have played a significant role. The desert was expanding, making life and trade increasingly difficult. The old water sources were drying up, and the very environment that allowed the city to thrive was turning against it. Furthermore, the rise of new trade routes and the decline in the demand for frankincense after the Christianization of the Roman Empire would have crippled Uber's economy. It wasn't just one single event, but a perfect storm of geological disaster, environmental change, and economic collapse that brought the mighty city to its knees. The story of Uber is a powerful reminder that history is not just a collection of dates and names. It's a living, breathing thing with secrets buried just beneath the surface, waiting to be found. It shows us how even the greatest civilizations can be fragile, vulnerable to the forces of nature and the shifting tides of time. What was once a global superpower can become a ghost story, a whisper on the desert wind. The lost city of Uber proves that sometimes the most incredible legends have a basis in truth. And with a little bit of technology and a lot of persistence, we can uncover the secrets that the past has tried so hard to hide. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the past. If you love uncovering historical mysteries, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an adventure. We'll see you in the next one.